that exit strategy.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the ridge. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Over here behind me is a spot where a long-awaited tool is going to go, my sawmill. I've had it for about a year and I've been threatening to put it in, but today's the day. Got a buddy coming out to help me, and I've had another buddy here the past week help me drag logs around and clear brush. But today's the day. You know, when you hear people say, gonna bring it out of the ground, well, that never really sunk in my old noggin. Yeah, that means hole digging. Yeah, this will be another boring video of digging holes and moving dirt. And I've got a lot more hole digging to do on several things. But this will be neat to get this in and start milling timber for the house, which I might be able to show you later. But here we are, living the big life. Stay tuned. Here's the carnage. Got the mill bed set. That was a solid struggle. Mainly because this Chinese junk didn't have a hose barb out of the tank. Simply had this rubber hose that doesn't stand up to fuel going in the fuel tank, and they turned to jelly and started pissing gas. So, you know, did I leave gas in there? Yes. But should they put material in there that rots? I'm gonna say fuck no. But that's the world today, more and more. Look, it's so new, it's still got the wrapper on it. But we ended up getting 2.5 holes dug, and the rest we had to do by hand, which fortunately this clay was pretty wet, but I don't know which is worse, hard clay or wet clay. But we've got these set in instant post set. You're probably wondering what those trash bags are. Since these are not, let me back up. Treated timber posts that you buy at any hardware store or box store are treated with copper sulfate, something like that. Micronized copper azole, asshole. Pressure treated with copper, which generally prevents something from rotting. It doesn't stop insects, and what it also doesn't really stop is bacterial growth. So if you just put these in the ground and let them go for 15 years, you'll find out that the first foot or so into the ground will rot quite extensively. So what humans found out, let me back up some more. You used to be able to get ground contact posts, which are legitimately ground contact posts that are treated with also arsenic. So it's CCA. This is just CC, I believe. Copper coating, copper something. But if you see that A, it's arsenic, and you have to special order that and sign your fucking forms and try not to put it in a playground for kids to chew on it. Now granted, people have been injured by working with CCA treated wood as an occupation where they're dealing with a lot of dust from cutting it. Granted, that was an issue. And, you know, maybe the lumber industry didn't do a good job of letting people know what was in their hands and what that arsenic would actually do to a soul. But I could have purchased arsenic treated posts, but since down here I have a orchard and garden going in, I didn't want arsenic leaching into the groundwater and making its way down there, because it is bad stuff. But so the solution, let's talk about that now, is that first foot or so into the ground, if you give that a solid coating of tar, pine tar, roofing tar, let's see, mineral or plant-based tar, and then wrap that with some plastic, and then set your post in that. That will extend the life of your posts. Granted, I'll probably be dead in 20 years, maybe sooner, I don't know. I kind of just take each day as it comes, but I'll probably wouldn't have had to have worried about this ever, but I find I sleep better at night if I do something like it should be done. So mainly the plastic construction bags keep you from getting as much tar on you, and they keep it on the posts while you're putting it in the ground and shoving it around. There are some companies that sell a tar wrapping, so it's like a, you know, whatever size post, 4-inch or 6-inch or 8-inch. It's got like an 18-inch length, whatever that other math is, to go around. It's got a plastic coating with the tar applied, so you can just unpeel the backing and wrap it around the post. But, you know, I spent $9 on a can of tar versus buying that, and $3 on some construction bags, what, 3 mil, versus buying 8 of those wraps for like 40 or 60 bucks each. I mean, I appreciate the technology, fellas, but it's just tar and plastic. Don't charge people so much money. Anyway, this feels good. I've got a massive mess to clean up. My old buddy was a tremendous help. The dude is the honey badger.
Oh my god, watch it dig. Look at that digging. The honey badger is really pretty badass. They have no regard for any other animal whatsoever. Look, and it's just grunting and ew, eating snakes.
I mean, he doesn't give a fuck. The dude can go to it. He's built like a spark plug and does not know to stop. He wore me out, but he's a little lower to the ground. Yeah, tomorrow I'll clean this up because my back is shot, and then I'll trim these posts and work on the rails for the sawmill bed. I think that's it. Had a beautiful day today. Well, we'll see how today goes. This wasn't on the forecast. Got a bit of a muddy track, and the work site's pretty muddy. And I'm already sore, so. But I got my little buddy here. You're just a little bear. Yeah. You're a little bear. Uh-huh. Where you want to go? Yeah, I'm a dummy, aren't I? Standing out in the snow. Come on, let's go. I've got a new bit of kit here. Milwaukee laser level. Tired of using string and bubbles and whatnot. But yeah, this shoots horizontal on all those posts, and I can transfer those lines and make my cuts. So this will go a lot faster than the old way. Look at me going modern. Well, that's it for today, children. Daddy's back hurts. It's time for muscle relaxers. Yep, got that as far as I could this weekend. There's some lumber there. Those are the rails. You'll see. But yeah, I'll trim those contractor bags off there, level some stuff out, get the rails on. That will probably be next weekend. But I think next weekend I can also, if the planets align, haul the mill out here and maybe start putting it together. That would be fun. Thanks for watching. I'm slowly getting Norman's toolbox squared away. I've got a decent drawbar set up. It's missing a couple things. There's a sliding drawbar that goes under here, and it rides on top of that flat drawbar. And then other than that, there's some little pieces here. Originally were cast to keep that drawbar from tilting, but that works for now. But wait till you get a load of this. It's a dirt scoop. I think I'm pretty much done with the wheelbarrow. This hooks up to Norman. You can hook it so you can drag and make a ditch or scoop up material, or you can hook to this end. Wait, that end. This end you hook and drag. That end you hook, and you can back the tractor up and scoop whatever you want to. Found it on Craigslist, $100. I saved about 600. The new one's about 700. Took it to a buddy's house and did a little repair there. That was bent. Pretty sure a tractor that was too large was operating that, so it bent that ear and cracked a weld. So we heated that up and put another bead on it. And a little janky, but hey, I won't be using it every day. Pretty happy with that. And he'll mount right there on the back of Norman.